Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's Bendy and the Ink Machine video, we're going to be playing Bendy in Nightmare Run. Now this is actually an early access alpha guys, as the full game isn't out for a little while yet, so a massive shout out to the Meatly Games and especially Mike Mood for hooking me up with this early access to the game. So while we play this game guys, remember this is a pre-alpha build of Bendy in Nightmare Run, everything is subject to change, there may be bugs or issues with this build, and it should not be taken as reflective of a final product. With that said guys, let's jump in and see what this game's all about. Okay, so we've got episodes. We've got Bendy walks the plank, which looks like we're being chased by some kind of giant chest with tentacles. And then we've got Bendy in Death and Taxis. So I think we'll begin with the first episode. It doesn't look like there's anything else here. Okay, so we're running along. I like the look of it already. Swipe to the left to pick up the soup. Our controls are basically, I think, just swiping about to move the character. Now, it's very cool. We're collecting cans of bacon soup. How do we jump? Oh, there we go. Up is jump. By swiping up, we jump. The chest is chasing us now, guys. I don't know if do we need to keep collecting soup so that he doesn't get us? Is that the idea? And he's firing out projectiles. Are we going to have to avoid that? I don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. So we have to swipe where the crosshair is on the ground to make sure that we avoid that. Oh, I missed the axe. And I missed the sword. Great. Missing everything. I've just picked up something. I don't know what that is. Oh no, I got hit. No! He's getting pulled in. Oh god, he's eating him. Okay. Well, that escalated quickly. Okay guys, well we'll jump back in then. So, I love the look of this, I've just got to say, it really does capture the look of the old silent sort of cartoons. You may notice there's no sound effects, guys. That is actually the case as for me as well. You know, it's just music at the moment. I'm guessing they're adding in sound effects at a later point. As I said, this is very early development code of the game, apparently. So we just avoid his projectiles here. And I picked up the dynamite. How do I use this? Oh, there we go. You hit the icon at the bottom of the screen. Should have known this. Oh no, I was too distracted trying to work out how to throw stuff. I got eaten again. I think we've got this time, guys. I think we've got it. So all we have to do is jump back in. This is going to be the run. I've got a good feeling about this one. We know what we're doing. We know what the controls are. Just collecting the soup. Just an added note, I've never actually had bacon soup myself. They don't actually sell it as far as I'm aware here in England, so yeah, I've always been fascinated by that bacon soup. I don't know if it exists anywhere or if it's just made up for like Bendy and the Ink Machine. Okay, that chest is coming up quick, guys. We're gonna have to be careful to avoid his attacks. Just avoid that. There, avoid his tentacles. Whoa, that was close. He's really testing my reflexes now. Oh, the anvil, pick that up. Let's start chucking some of his stuff back. We just threw some ink at him, I think. Which I don't know if it'll do any good because he is a cartoon, but you know, maybe it will. Who knows? Here we go. Let's throw that at him. I don't know what that was. I know what the axe is, though. Let's try that. Boom. Nice. We got him, guys. I think we're making good progress here. Look, we've left him in the dust. Have we done the level? Oh, jump that gap. I almost missed that then. Oh, there's bars now to avoid. Little posts in the ground. Okay, so this is getting much harder now. It's really testing my my skills, so to speak, or lack of skills. Here we go. Around the posts. Around them. Oh, get all the soup. I don't think I'm doing too badly. I'm getting quite a lot of the soup cans here. We've run 670 odd miles, or no, meters I assume. It's not going to be miles, is it? Come on now. 700 meters, here's the chest again, he's come back. Okay, so I'm guessing I need to find more weapons to throw at him, maybe? It's nerve-wracking, guys, throw that, boom. Let's pick up the weights and throw those, boom. And the sword, throw that, boom. Okay, we got this. Keep going, Bendy, keep going. Throw the ink, throw the sword. Come on, we've got this, surely, the axe. We got him? No! Yes, we have, yes! There you go. Down he goes. Boom. So long, sucker. Right, let's pick up the rest of this soup. Whoa, there's loads here, guys. I wonder if I can collect all of this. I don't think I can. I'm swiping around. I don't think I can get all this soup, but I think it's just like pick up what you want, find the best route through it. But we'll try. We've got 270 odd cans of soup, which is pretty good going, I think. Oh, and there we go, episode complete, nice! Bendy beat at the chest. So that was the first episode complete, guys. That's a complete run through. Remember, it will be missing some vital features from the full game, probably sound effects is one of those. Let's go back to the episode's menu. Let's try the second one, shall we? Bendy and Death and Taxis. Oh, we can't, guys. It says coming soon. 4 episodes at launch. Bendy and Nightmare Run will launch with 4 episodes and more will be released throughout 2018 as future updates. Okay, cool. So they're basically adding in an extra lot of episodes. Okay guys, so this is the cheat menu. While I talk about the game, wrap it up, I just thought we would go to this and enable all the cheats which are available in this early alpha code. So we've got invincible to boss death, invincible to obstacle death, and boss health reduced as well. So let's go back in the game and see how we fare now. Okay guys, so I'm just going to leave it on cheat mode while I have a little wrap up with you guys today and tell you what I thought of this game. So I just want to go back to that episodes menu. It says that there are 4 more episodes coming and then future updates throughout the year. Now I don't know if that means there's constant updates with like more episodes coming. Maybe we'll end up with like 10 episodes total or something, I'm not sure. But either way, they're updating it. So these episodes, guys, appear to be kind of actual episodes from the Bendy cartoon shows. So whereas in Bendy and the Ink Machine, you know, we're actually playing sort of reality, you know, behind the cartoons, the actual studio itself, and experiencing the characters, the people behind the animations. In this game, we're actually playing in the cartoons themselves. So the little cartoons we've seen released on YouTube by Bendy, those kind of little cartoons, we're actually experiencing those firsthand. And that's kind of a really cool concept, you know, I like that. We're actually getting to jump in, play these episodes, and it's just a nice change of pace from what we used to with this game, you know, which would be obviously walking around in a more horror game type environment with sort of the jump scares and the sort of crazy characters and the strong narrative. In this game, it's sort of more like wacky cartoon experience, which is just personally something I think is really, really refreshing. You know, it's a nice spin-off and it doesn't feel like a cash grab, it actually feels like it fits in with the Bendy universe, you know, and you've really got to give them props for thinking this through and actually making something that feels relevant to the franchise. As you can see here as well, he's just whipping us. Look, we're moving into his attacks and it's doing nothing to us. So we literally can just let the game play itself now, which is quite nice. I'm hoping they put in leaderboards. It would be very cool to see, you know, how I stack up next to my fellow YouTubers and obviously just you guys playing it in general. We could have little competitions, couldn't we? The other thing I would like to see added to this game is, you know, sound effects, because sound would go a long way to make this, you know, feel like an actual interactive cartoon. It definitely looks the part. The visuals are really nice, as is the animation. Also, I want to touch on, you know, I hope the game isn't full of like adverts. I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of like adverts in there. I just hope they don't pop up constantly, because that annoys me in mobile games when that happens. But I'm giving, you know, the developer the benefit of the doubt here, because, you know, we haven't seen anything of the final build, guys. So you know, it's completely up in the air how the final game will play out. From what I've played, from what I can see, it is very fun. It's quite addictive, you know, collecting the cans of bacon soup. And it's quite addictive, you know, chucking stuff at that boss. And it also really does test your reflexes. I mean, I was surprised at how difficult to avoid some of this stuff was. So yeah, you know, overall, it's got a lot of promise. It's going to be a fun little game, I'm sure. It's free to download, which is, you know, the best part. And it seems like they're adding in a lot of content, you know, they're not just abandoning it after launch, which is really good to hear as well. You know, this is one of those games, you know, I can imagine like playing it on a lunch break, or if you commute to work or something on a train or a bus. It would just be one of those games you can whip out, you know, before bed, perhaps, if you sat up in bed. I just think it's one of those addictive little games, guys, that you can pick up and play. And yeah, I think it's definitely got a lot of promise. I am looking forward to the final release and seeing what features are added into it. And, you know, once again, a big thank you to the Meatly and White Mood, especially for giving me early access to this game so that you guys can have a little taste of what it's like before release. So, you know, I hope you have enjoyed my playthrough of this today, guys. And if you have, obviously, as usual, remember to give this video a like, leave me a little comment down below, and let me know what you think. And I will see you guys on the next video.